Hello and welcome to the Long Dead, except not quite Long Dead channel, second channel anymore. I am slowly reviving it. This is our second episode where I play games, or Age of Empires at the moment, and answer your questions. Today's question was selected by my patrons. I put a whole bunch of them up. They voted for it, and they had picking between what's it like self-publishing, favorite tropes and stories, how to write a good essay, ranking all of the Avatar episodes, and they picked, from a bunch of them, my favorite tropes and stories. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. You know, my favorite kind of few tropes, why I like them, stories that kind of have them, why I think they work, because there's often like a difference between tropes that you love and tropes that really work well. And while I do that, I am going to try my best to focus on a game of Age of Empires. It's just me versus a hard AI, and I am not very good at multitasking. I want to be clear about that. So if I do end up kind of screwing up, then you know why. If I lose, it's not on me. It's not on me. It can't be on me. I'm just too distracted talking about stories. Not only that, I've got my milk. Yes, this is a glass of milk. My friends gave me hell for apparently drinking a glass of milk. But with a straw, even. But it's normal. Adults can have milk, okay? And I put a poll on Instagram and on Twitter proving this. You tell me in the comments, though, is it normal for an adult to have, or is it okay for an adult to have just like a glass of milk, just straight milk? All right, playing as the Huns. Let's play them versus the Berbers. I gotta be honest, I don't really know what the strengths of the Berbers are, but the Huns are really good at taking down houses, basically. Let's see how I go. Oh, and they don't have to build houses, which is very abnormal. I don't think there's any other civilization that doesn't have to do that. And of course, you know, to start, what are your favorite tropes? What are your favorite tropes? You let me know down in the comments. To start with, I guess I'll go through kind of like, you know, what I really love. And I love, to start with, conspiracy stories. Like, you get me a story where the enemy is the government or some cabal of shadowy, you know, folks who are have got a big plan for the world. And I am just... Let's have a look. Where are my other sheeps? There are my other sheeps. No, don't. Just go there. And I am just all there. Because the stories where they happen, because you always have that just like essential moment where the characters figure out the conspiracy, and it's so cool because one of the characters that you've been following has been in on it the whole time. And I just love that moment. And you can tell how distracted I am trying to play this game, because I just left my town center not creating villages. Which is a crime in this game. So, with that in mind, well, let's get you going on some wood. And let's get you building a nice little mill over there. There's a bunch of stories that, of course, you know, like how many stories have you seen that have a conspiracy in them? Like even really average shows, like Designated Survivor, and I'm sorry, Designated Survivor fans. Like it's fine. It's just not anything like gloriously fantastic. It's not The West Wing or House of Cards. But it's not trying to be. In fact, it's trying to be the anti-House of Cards. But, like, there's a conspiracy story in that, and that was, like, the main thing that kept me watching. Just because I mean, it was good. It wasn't the best conspiracy story, but like the X-Files, I think that was probably my earliest exposure to it. Oh no, I'm gonna lose. Okay, good. I didn't lose a villager. I'm so distracted. Yeah, I mean, like that'll keep me watching. That'll keep me watching. As long as it's good. The X-Files is, of course, you know, like this whole series spanning conspiracy that doesn't make sense half the time by the end of it. But it's amazing. It's amazing until the last season. They really screwed that conspiracy story up. Which, I won't spoil it if you haven't seen it, but then again, who has seen all of the X-Files? You know, like, it came out in the 1990s, and what, today... You know, who's seen it these days? It's just all us young'uns. No one's seen all the X-Files. What are some of my favorite conspiracy stories? I don't know. I really don't know. I think I'm really struggling to remember, like, fantastic conspiracy stories off the top of my head. Apart from, like, I really loved the X-Files. Like, that was good. All right, let's get a lumber camp up. Oh, I think this is just like standard Arabia. Let's. Arabia is just like a map where there's lots of gold and there's, you know, some trees, not a huge amount, but yeah. I think I just saw the enemy dude. Because I haven't got enough wood. I really badly timed that, but I haven't got enough wood to set up farms. Well, I've got a little bit. Hang on. Just gonna... Ooh. The key is, by the way, just to go lots of resources and then hit up to Castle Age when you can. But I'm not a pro, so really don't listen to me all that much. Let's get up a mine on the gold. So when I play D&D, and I play as when I'm the DM, and I'm the DM a fair amount. The players always talk about how they know, you know, that they know it'll be my kind of that when I'm the DM that they know that I will bring in the conspiracy, and that it's kind of a trope that one of the characters they meet is going to be part of some conspiracy trying to ruin the town or ruin the city. And it's fair. It's fair. I can't help it. I can't help it. Conspiracy stories are just so good. I mean, often they're really crap. Like, it's a pretty cheesy trope a lot of the time, but it just has moments, like story beats that you know, you commonly associate with... Ooh, I'm only just... And let's stick them on wood for the moment, just because that's safe. They know that there's going to be a conspiracy story in whatever game they play with me if I'm in charge of it. And the real task is just figuring out who's going to betray them. Which, I mean, I know is like not that interesting in its own right. But I love telling them. Like, you've got the reveal that someone's been part of a conspiracy, and you've got the moment where someone figures it all out and then they're killed before they can tell anyone. And I love those moments. They're just so good. I mean, in a way, House of Cards is kind of you know, a conspiracy story from the point of view of the conspiracist. There's a conspiracy in The Blacklist, which I thought was pretty cool. It's not, like, fantastic. Actually, no, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. As a conspiracy story. Okay, let's get you lot on. And they call it the Cabal. Trying to think of other conspiracy stories. I don't know, what are your favorite conspiracies in, I mean, they're pretty common in games. Like, I think Deus Ex has a conspiracy. Let's get out some spearmen, just because they're always trying to rush you with a bunch of cav. And maybe I'll be part of the, you know, I actually did a video on class recently, and they were talking about, I talked about kind of like that the rich and powerful, they're not sitting in dark shadowy rooms like your average conspiracy going, and how shall we screw over the world today? And then people are like, have you not heard of the Bilderberg conference, which is or the Denver conference, can't remember what the exact name of it is, but oh, I think it's just this scout. Let's have a look around their base again, because I don't want, oh crap, they've already got like people going up. Let's get you guys. Let's get you guys off there. But what we really need is stables. Okay, what do they got? So they've got a bunch of archery ranges, couple of barracks, smithy. All right, so I got a nice defensive hill up here. So I'm gonna send them forward to build. Let's just build that there, because they'll be coming through that way. And that's should be enough to kind of just ward them off for a bit. Another trope that I really love, and I've actually mentioned this a couple of times, or at least I've sort of implied it, you know, is I really love, it's a very specific trope. I love the father or mother figure trying to get the child figure to the border or to safety, and it's got just that. And the reason I love it is, oh, bloody hell, I didn't build a freaking second. You. Let's get a market up. And we'll get you on stone, because we're gonna want to go into the castle, build a castle as soon as that's done. And I mean, the examples that I can think of off the top of my head are, I really love the Kara story in Detroit Become Human. And there's The Last of Us. There's Logan. You know, there's a reason that Logan was my favorite X-Men film. It's just got that. Oh, no, 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 damn it, you guys get in the towers. Bloody hell. Stay at the towers. Stay within... Oh, I'm so useless. Okay, well... Hopefully that should be enough to kill them. Oh. Well, this was my fault. Let's get all of them on producing, and because they're going heavy they're going really heavy on the archers. I'll go heavy on the skirms. Skirms do really well. These are skirms. That guy that just died, he's skirms. He does well against archers. My archers are safe inside my beautiful tower. And I'll upgrade those guys to Halberdier soon, but what we really want is we want to get into the Castle Age, and then we want to get basically a bunch of Hunnic cavalry out there. Great, and I don't think they're in the Castle Age yet, unless I missed it somehow. There. And we'll get a castle built now. Set that just forward up there. So building them on hills gives them extra damage. So that's why I'm setting them up here. And we need to get you guys on food. So let's get you. And we'll upgrade that to Elite Skirmisher. But need to get a... I want to get a second castle up as soon as I can. I mean, it's also the story of... It's not really the story of God of War, but it is very dependent on that father-son dynamic, which I really love. And okay, so there's some gold there. Where's the... We'll check the second... Oh, we need more wood. God of War, you know, it really relies on that father-son dynamic, and I think in a way it's very familiar, you know? Like, it is a dynamic that everyone understands very immediately, and there's something really nice about that. But it's also, you know, having a child in the mix just totally... It just totally... you know, gives you an immediate anchor point for why you'd care about it. And there's kind of those, like, required moments that I sort of talked about, you know, those moments that you see everywhere, in all of those types of stories there too. You know, you've got the, especially stories where the parental figure kind of grows into their parenthood. I really love that. enough yet. I need to get... Alright. Get them going there. Get them going there. And we should have enough for a third town centre. Over here. Well, we will by the time they get there. What I'll try and do... Let's build another one. Just build one there, just in case they come around that direction. I don't think they will, but they sometimes go weird directions. But usually the AI comes in like a straight line towards your base. Why can I not build there? If the AI has built, no, just okay. We'll build it down here. It's just a particular trope that just instantly moves me. And I know it's like it's really shallow in a kind of in one way, but I love it. Alright. You guys, we have too much gold for the moment, and no Age of Empires player has ever said that. But I need more food. You know what I've always really wanted to do is just have like an army of monks. Just like 100 monks and see how much I can convert. People sort of like I mean, I really love the story just because, and if anyone criticizes my farm placement, I swear. Fine, I'll put a thing there. People sort of criticize the game Detroit Become Human. I mean, for a lot of reasons, which I won't get into here. But the one I want to get into is that they said that basically only one of the three stories, because you play from 3 different perspectives, is immersive. But I just totally disagree. Like, I loved Kara's story. Kara being the character that you play from the one of the perspective characters. No, don't you damn well move. All right, let's go on a nice wee raid. Let's go that way. Okay, there's too much. Once again, too much wood, not enough food. I mean, I am spending like all of my food. Yeah, see, they beat me to the Imperial Age. This is why. Oh, that's really... Oh, shoot, I left that there. This is not good. This is bad. This is very bad. This is horrendously bad. I completely forgot about leaving my dudes there. Okay. Wow, I really screwed that one up. But they're fleeing now. Yeah, that was my fault. I was meaning to just go back there and raid, but because otherwise the dudes that you have, like, they're just not very good. These guys here, they're really good for taking out buildings, but not for... They're really not good for... Luckily, castles just... take out these things like nothing else. Okay, I'm heading to the Imperial Age, guys. I'm going. I'm trying, okay? Being distracted in this game is not easy. But they will pretty much have to take out my... they will basically have to take out my 2 castles here before they will ever take out. Let's sell a bunch of my gold, a bunch of my wood, and let's get a whole lot of knights. And then let's get you to build another barracks. Okay, let's try be a more efficient raiding party, guys. Let's try again, all right? I'll stick with you the whole time, and we'll just go and burn down some buildings. Because the point is that you destroy things before they get to you. Pretty disappointed. Tarkin number 23. Alright, let's destroy some unit producing facilities. Basically, you try and get out of there before they even notice that you're destroying their buildings. See? So far, it has not triggered a counterattack. Let's kill it. See, they're useless at killing units. I mean, it took like 5 hits to take out a villager. I mean, these are villagers, the weakest units in the game. So we'll see about... No, don't you guys, don't move. I don't want you following them. Actually, no, let's see, lots of gold still. But the point is, oh no. Oh crap, I left it too long. So now they've got their freaking pikemen coming after me. Pikemen are super good against cavalry. I don't think there's ever been like a conspiracy story with like a parental storyline, because that would be cool. You know, that would hit my fancy perfectly. That'd be just what I love. All right, let's do that, and you do that. Once again, running out of food. Oh, I'm getting chased by a lion. I can kill them. What? Guys, I said kill the lion. Useless. Useless! And then we'll get some trebuchets going. Because trebuchets are really important. And I need to take out that castle. That'll be basically what I'll try and do is I'm going to try and send units forward to take out that castle with a bunch of units defending the trebuchet, which will be able to take it out from afar, while I hit them from the rear, doing with Tarkans. That's the aim at least. Okay, we got... We seem to be doing okay. They are ahead of me in points, but you know, we're doing all right. I think that those stories where, you know, you've got that kind of father-daughter or father-son or mother-daughter, mother-son kind of vibe. Although mother-son I have not seen very much. I'm a popcap. So that means I can't make any more units. They just make me feel so much, you know? They just get me in a way that a lot of other stories don't. Oh, I need to get a university. Hello. My girlfriend just arrived home. But, hi. I'm in the middle of a recording.
Oh, okay. I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, no. Oh, that is bad. That is very bad. Bad. Get out. Let's just leave that hellhole. Not good. I need to get like a... Alright, because once I've... Good. Now, they should be good enough to... 300 food, 200 gold. Okay, well, let's sell some of that. And that'll be enough for that. 200 food. I need 200 food. Guys, that is not what you want to do. Oh no, they went on the offensive first. That is bad. Okay, well, at least I got them to retreat. I'm gonna need to really... I'm gonna need to stock up on cars, archers, cavalry archers. Does that include... I don't know if that includes... I don't know if that includes the spearmen? I don't know if that includes the archers. But yeah, people often say that Kara's story in Detroit Become Human was like the least interesting, but I really loved it. That was my favorite story. I played through the game with two other friends, and we sort of took control of a particular one particular storyline, and I took control of Kara, and I loved it. It was so moving, and people often think that, you know, the fact that the character is taking control of taking care of a younger character means that they're sort of stifled or whatever, but I don't agree. All right, let's set these guys to guard him. These guys to guard him. And we'll set him to guard him. Oh, you idiots. Okay, fine, fine. Move them out of the way. And but I don't know. To me, it just really heightens my emotional attachment. Alright. Take out their unit producing. So this is producing siege weapons, which I haven't seen any of just yet. Good. Now let's get you on. Oh, you idiots. Nope, nope, withdraw, withdraw, withdraw. You guys are not equipped for this. Okay, let's draw them into the castle fire. So they're following me here, which means that they are not defending these guys here. So hopefully we can draw them into this little trap. Good. And now they're probably going to reappear along... Yeah, they are. Which is just what I want, because I'll bring them back in along here. Oh, did I run out of wood at some point? Oh, no. Jeez, why do you guys run forward? Oh, shoot. So you gotta take out their trebuchets, or they'll destroy you. But I have a feeling that I've just lost all of my units, so I'm retreating them back to there, and we're going. Nope. Nope. Okay. Well, look, I did a good amount of damage. I did a decent amount of damage, and that's all you can ask for in this world. That is all you can ask for in this world. Oh, and I'm running out of wood. This is not good. This is very ungood. Make all the other goods go bad. Let's go. Build that up there. Okay, that is a lot of Tarkans. You guys, no more gold? Am I out of gold? This is bad. That is all the gold I've got, which means we're into trash units. That's fine. That's fine. I can handle this. Which means these are really all the Tarkans I have. Okay. What's another trope that I really love? So I've got conspiracy stories, and I've got kind of that mother-daughter, father-son thing. And I think I really love I love seeing like the usually calm, loving characters like let loose and struggle with kind of violence. I think that is a really cool thing. Like you see it in no, hang on, come on. You heal that. Podcast reached. Okay. Let's go. All right. We'll send you guys forward, and you can mine there. All right. Hit them from the side again. Two different angles. Oh, you poor bastards are stuck there. That's actually really annoying. No, no, do not. You don't want to bring your people into castle fire. I really love seeing, you know, like Katara let loose in the Southern Raiders. It's part of the reason it's one of my favorite episodes. That there's just a real reveal of their character. Alright. This is starting to get a bit intense. What's that? That's a town center. We'll send them this... No, hang on. Send them that way. Bring them right up to here. They're still beating me in the points. Okay, I'm just gonna lose a bunch of Tarkans against these castles, but I really need to take them out. They're just too much of a... Okay. I'm losing like all my Tarkans, but it'll be worth it to take out a couple of good castles, because they shouldn't have the stone to replace it. All right, I'm gonna send them back now, and okay, we've got a bunch more. That's good. $30. What? Why do I have 30 idle? 30 idle. Okay. Oh shoot! Come on. See, they don't like coming under castle fire, and they know to retreat instantly. I tell you what I do need. I need to... I probably should have actually collected the relics. But I'm dumb. So I didn't. Let's just... No, we'll send you off... Let's just send you off that way. Okay. Oh crap, I have a lot of... I didn't realize I had so many trebuchets. To be honest, that's really my fault. need to get... That was really stupid of me to get so many trebuchets. But here I am, getting lots of trebuchets. Is there no more gold on the map? Let's just protect them. Oh, I'm suddenly being very bad. No, I don't want any more trebuchets. Bloody hell. It's... I actually haven't written any stories that reflect either of these tropes, either. I mean, I'd kind of like to, but every time I've kind of come up with a kind of conspiracy story that I'd like to tell, it's kind of like I'm just sort of using the tropes without being, you know, really thinking about what I'm saying. And I don't know. I haven't got a meaningful story to tell that's about those tropes yet. I will one day, maybe, but the day is not this day. Okay, where are my tokens? All right, boys, let's go. Let's send them to the front. This is the First World War, guys. What are you even doing here? One day I'll tell a story that combines those tropes, but I haven't got a meaningful story to tell. And you know, that's kind of how I write. Like I can't just pick up a cool idea, a cool concept, and go, oh yeah, that'll be fun to write about, and then do it. I just don't have that in me. Because I need like a deeper concept to abide by than that, and I just don't have it. Okay, time to build a castle right on their doorstep. Oh, I completely forgot about my Tarkans. So they're all gonna die. They have a lot of castles, goodness. Oh no. This I may this, I may have done that. Alright, sending all these guys to their deaths. They don't need life. Life is overestimated. Oh, come on, destroy the freaking rams. Man, I did not know rams were so like resistant to siege, to trebuchets. Alright, I need to get more units to the front, or I'm going to lose this. Oh, I have a bunch of units in here, which I can stack into the... Oh crap, I'm about to lose all of my trebuchets. What are they? Elite Genitor? I don't even know what those are. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. I've just lost my castle. And all of my units. Oh, that fell apart. That really badly collapsed. Nope, 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 nope. Crap. This is bad. It's bad, 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 bad. This is bad. This game has gone very badly all of a sudden. They've got 17,000. Okay. This is very ungood. And they're destroying all of my buildings. Okay, crap. See, what I need to do is they've just got the range on me. Like all I can shoot at, all I can send at them is skirmishes, and that's just not enough for the moment. Crap, it's down. Shoot. I'm sorry, I'm really distracted. I am not very good at multitasking. See, this is what happens. I've lost both my castles. They have these freaking... Oh, that's really annoying. Freaking... bombard cannons. That's what this is about. And I'm out of wood. I out of wood? I keep sending units to wood. Okay, all of you. All of you on wood. Yeah, I'm afraid I've possibly lost this game. Like, I can't produce units fast enough. I've got these freaking hussars. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, this is the end of me. I've got nothing left. I was in such a good position and I just didn't control my units well enough. Ah, what? Well, I tried. They were gonna beat me. How much damage did I do? Let's have a look at the stats. They outclassed me in everything. Usually I can beat hard AIs, but trying to talk about stuff at the same time is not easy. I think like the emotional connection in those stories about the parent-child, you know, kind of thing, trying to escape, they're just so real and so visceral and so natural to feel that, you know, you don't spend any time kind of getting used to the characters. You can place yourself in it immediately. So I didn't even drink my milk. You can just place yourself in it immediately, and then it carries it with you. Carries it through the story the whole way through. Military, wow, they did a lot better than me. I did not actually expect that. Buildings raised. I did destroy more buildings, and I did lose fewer buildings because I gave up before they could. I did collect more food than them, but they got more of everything than me. By a wide margin, especially in wood, which is, you know, where they were outclassing me, I suppose. I just didn't have the hussars to counter them with, or the upgrades to it. I beat them to everything except the Imperial Age. They did have a lot of castles. That was what was screwing me. See, look at this. I might have had the military advantage, but I just suddenly lost it. Like I shouldn't have pushed my trebuchets forward that last time with just nothing to defend them. I thought they weren't going to be able to sort of send stuff out, but then they just did, and it was there. So that was my fault. I'm very sorry. Maybe I'll win next time. Who knows? On the next episode. Do you want to help me, you know, decide the questions? The patrons will be doing that. And yeah, I'm sorry for my rambling. I'm sorry for being so distracted. I'm not used to doing this sort of thing. I don't know how people otherwise do it. But I will try better to do it in the future. It's all about practice, people. It's all about practice. Alright, stay nerdy, and I'll see you in the future.